Here in Accra, Ghana, stands one of the most powerful symbols of freedom, the Black Star. It represents African rising from oppression, reclaiming dignity, and uniting as one people. Inspired by Marcus Garvey's vision and carried forward by Kwame Nkrumah, the Black Star became a beacon of Pan-Africanism.
Hello, my
Hi,
name is Raymond Eche Agbalino. May I know your name and where you coming from?
Sabrina Thompson from North Carolina in the United States.
Wow,
Yeah.
beautiful. Is this your first time in Africa?
No, it's my 13th time on the continent
13th
and
time,
second time in Ghana.
second time in Ghana.
hmm
Wow, so it means we will have opportunity to be to like travel to other African countries.
Yes, yes. I love it. Every time I come here, I try to bounce around. So yeah,
Oh wow. So
yeah.
so far you
Uh-huh.
have been to Africa 13 times. So
Yes.
like then Ghana 2 times. So
hmm
what's your experience?
My experience. I feel home every time I touch down, whether it's in Morocco or South Africa or East Africa or West Africa. I just feel like I can breathe, and I feel like I don't feel othered. I don't feel like I'm someone else. I feel right at home.
Okay, that's good. Okay, but before you make this move, you
Okay.
know, I have encounter with a few of my tourists.
hmm
I interviewed them, and they said before they make a move coming to Africa,
hmm
it was really challenging.
hmm
Their friends discouraged them. Africa,
hmm
it's look like it's just a village or it's
hmm
like monkeys, a whole lot of stuff. So,
Uh,
what is your like in your case? How is it like?
I knew that it would be like any other country. You have your poor parts, you have your opulent and rich parts, you have your artsy parts. And I always like to travel for myself and see for myself. And so,
Wow.
you know, where some she might have a bad experience, I might have a good experience. But if I'm around my people, it can't be but so bad.
I like that fact. If you're
Yeah.
around your people, look.
Yeah.
So you being in Ghana, like it's like you are home. You're not.
Yes, I'm home.
Wow.
Yeah. But I feel like y'all know I'm not from here though.
No, not me. Not somebody like me
Okay.
because me that know my
hmm
history, know who I am as an African.
hmm
Seeing you, I see you as my sister
hmm
because I know you were once here
Yeah.
before. It's through slavery
hmm
that make you find yourself there.
Right.
That doesn't make you there. So me mostly I tell people that what if where you are born
Right.
is not where you are coming from,
Right.
but where your history begins
Right.
is where
Right.
Africa.
Right.
So
No.
this is where your history
hmm
begins. So
hmm
once your history where your history begins, that's where
hmm
you are from, not where you are born.
Right. Right.
Yes,
Right.
because I do educate people about this,
hmm
and then they call you guys diaspora.
Yeah.
Like, how do you feel about that?
I I always say the original. Well, everyone is from Africa. I don't care what race you are. Like, and a lot of people get offended in the United States. I don't care.
Oh yeah, it's true.
But yeah, like we are the true people. We are the first people,
Yeah.
and you know, and everybody has different history based on how you left the continent and who stayed and so forth. But at the end of the day, we're from the same people. We share the same DNA.
Yes, like
Yeah.
Bob Marley say we are African.
Yeah.
No matter where you're coming from. So far
Yeah.
as you are a black man, you are an African.
Right.
So what is your personal experience and some things you encounter here in Ghana?
Sure. So I'm actually here to film a documentary. I'm filming. Have you heard of Focus Hospital?
Focus, yes,
Focus
I know
Hospital.
Focus Hospital.
Yeah, and so I'm
Yes.
here to film the founder of Focus, who's now a really big chief with the Asante Kingdom. And so just a story about his life and then the hospital as well. But this is one of my off days. I get to sightsee and I'm here at the Black Star Square and I'm just soaking it all in.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so you being a black walking
hmm
in Africa
Uh-huh.
or in the street of Accra,
Okay.
how did that make you feel?
Oh, I feel like I'm just part of the culture. I don't feel like othered at all. Now I know y'all know like instantly I'm not from here. Maybe it's
Yeah.
my hair, my clothing, and so forth. But if anything, you all want to show me around, and I appreciate that. But no, I love it. I love it. Just from the food to the music
Oh
to
yes.
just I'm really into textiles. So like this, what you have on,
Oh
I
yes.
love it. Just to
Wow.
You know, I lived in New York for 20 years, and so people like to wear a lot of black, and so here people
Yeah.
express themselves in all different colors. So yeah,
Okay, so speaking with some few people here in the continent,
okay.
and their dream, especially the youth of Africa, their dream is to go to America. Everybody wants to go. How do you feel about that?
Oh, I think they should come and visit and check it out for themselves. Just like I always encourage African American kids to come over here, to see what for themselves, because that's how you dispel myths.
Yeah,
You
but
know.
in their not go there for visit, but to go
Oh,
and
to
stay, like they
stay.
wish they are American.
But you know what? They'll get there and they'll see what it's about, the good, bad, and the ugly.
Oh yeah.
And I just think it's the narrative that's painted. There are opportunities that maybe they don't have here, but also vice versa. There are opportunities that American kids need to see what's over here.
Yeah.
You know. So I feel like you all hustle, you all get what you need to get over here, and if they had 1 ounce of the
Yeah.
hustle and the enterprise that
Yeah.
you all have it over here, I think that would inspire African American kids. Yeah.
Yeah, that's very good. Okay, so last to the final.
Okay.
What is your words out there if somebody is an African American who want to come to Ghana, who want to come to Africa for the first time, but doesn't really know how is it? I want you to speak.
Okay, say that again.
Like if somebody like African American
Mhm.
the first time who want to come to Africa but doesn't know how it is, like you being here, I
Okay.
just want you to speak to the person
Okay.
to encourage.
Gotcha.
Yes.
All right. So if you are not from Africa, but you want to come, but you are maybe apprehensive, just come, find out for yourself. I will say, don't let your first time necessarily be South Africa. Come to West or East Africa. Yeah. So you're going to see yourself there. You might not see yourself as much in South Africa or Morocco, but come in the middle, come to the East or the West, and you're just going to get your whole life and dispel what you've read and seen and so forth, and form an opinion for yourself. And I think you'll love it. And you'll be back over and over and over again. There's a reason I've been here 13 times, and I'm going to come back. My goal is to travel to 54 countries in Africa before I turn
You
54.
want to visit 54
Yeah.
countries. So how many have you visited so far?
So although this is my 13th time, I've been to certain countries multiple times.
Multiple times.
I think I've been to 8 to 10, somewhere around there.
All right. So you've been into 8 different other African
Mhm.
countries. Compare it like maybe East Africa,
Okay.
North Africa, and then now you are in West Africa, which is Ghana. Is there anything similar or what's the difference?
So like North Africa, I went to Morocco, very Arabic, and very conservative. The textiles are amazing. I've been to South Africa so many times. It's really very European. You're gonna see a lot of white people. Yeah, you can take that for what it's worth.
Yes.
But 7 foot on the continent, I want to see us. I want to see majority us. But it's still beautiful, West Africa, I feel like that's where I'm most at home. Yeah, and I feel like that's where our story connects with the transatlantic slave trade. East Africa is much different in the sense of, in my head and in the very limited knowledge that I had, I didn't know that there was a slave trade over there as well.
Yeah,
and it was and from what I been told, it's just like, oh, it wasn't as bad as the West. It was just like, no, it was all bad, but those are the 2 places I felt most at home. Beautiful beaches on the eastern side of Africa, like stunning beaches. So each one has a little gem. I prefer the people in West Africa, the scenery in South Africa and East Africa, and the textiles and the food in Morocco.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's so beautiful. Talking about transatlantic slavery, you visit the first time you visit Elmina Castle or Cape Coast Castle. How was the feeling like?
Okay, I thought when I would go to Elmina first, I thought I would be very sad, just like, oh my God, woe is me. I left there enraged and mad, and you get to touch the walls that my ancestors touched as they were being dragged to the ships to go to an unknown place. So I think when I heard they would chain the baby to the mother or the father, and they may or may not make it, a limb would stay. Like, it was just tragic and brutal. And to me, what I thought would be sad, which I was sad, I was enraged. And so I just took that and wanted to learn even more. And everyone should go to Elmina. I don't call it a slave castle, though.
Okay.
I call it more slave forts. When I think of castle, I think
Okay.
like,
Yeah, yeah, it's true. Yeah.
beautiful and opulent. I was like, no, there was a lot of tragedy that happened here. So we're going to call it a fort, at least in my head. Yeah.
That's very good point noted. Me too.
Yeah.
From now on, because I go there all the time. I
Mm-hmm.
took a lot of diasporans and
Mm-hmm.
then Caribbean, African American to
Mm-hmm.
that place. But whenever I'm there, I know the history. But
Mm-hmm.
anytime I listen, like I listen to the side guide narrating the history, I also feel bad because
Mm.
I feel like my uncle or my auntie
Mm-hmm.
have once passed through there.
Yeah.
And then the saddest thing is, after they have taken our brothers and sisters away, our mothers open their door, waiting for the lost one to come home.
Yeah.
For how many years now? Over
Uh,
500 years.
yeah.
That
Yeah.
is the saddest type. That's the
Mm-hmm.
saddest part. So, in slavery, we, the continental Africa, we also suffered a lot because
Mm.
in several a lot of African Americans, and I do like I love history,
Mm-hmm.
and I have some. There's a school in New York,
Oh,
high
wow.
school.
Okay.
Once a while, they normally contact me for slavery like history,
Yeah.
and
Mm-hmm.
then one day, this one lady among them attacked me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you saw that? I said, and then I just made one example. I told her that if you have a daughter and she dress up in you dress her in the morning, she go to school,
Mm-hmm.
and then in the afternoon they bring her cups. That's the one scenario.
Mm.
And then the same another scenario, you have a daughter, you dress her in the morning,
Mm-hmm.
and then she left to school, and then they came and tell you that they haven't seen your daughter,
Yeah.
nowhere to be found.
Yeah.
These two scenarios, which
Yeah.
one would you go for?
Yeah. The first one.
The first one,
Yeah.
because at least
Mm-hmm.
even though she's dead, but you can
Mm-hmm.
have closure
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
her, with the body. You can go to the grave
Yeah.
and lay flowers and
Mm-hmm.
cry. But there's the second scenario,
Yeah.
nowhere to be,
Yeah.
because you yourself see
Mm-hmm.
that is what we the continental Africans will go through. So
Gotcha.
we also suffered. That is
Mm-hmm.
why sometimes if you finally find your way back,
Mm-hmm.
then you blame us.
Oh
Then
no,
you see.
no, no,
So
no.
I think it's the time
Mm-hmm.
for us to connect,
Mm-hmm.
come back
Mm-hmm.
to the continent,
Mm-hmm.
build the continent, because you guys are the strongest, the mightiest. Any place they take you
Um,
to, you build America, you build Europe.
mm-hmm.
So you guys coming back, connecting back to the continent, it is the way to unify the continent. It's the way to develop the continent.
Mm.
That will become like an America. So me seeing you here,
Aw.
it is like a history
Mm-hmm.
that is repeating itself.
Mm-hmm.
It is like rewriting the history.
Mm-hmm.
It is like the dream of Marcus Garvey
Mm.
die for cause for you
Mm-hmm.
to come to Africa this day is not in vain.
Mm-hmm.
That is the vision, or that is the vision of Marcus Garvey,
Mm-hmm.
Kwame Nkrumah,
Oh, yeah.
and great Pan-Africanists.
Yeah.
So you being here, it's so beautiful, and I'm very happy
Ah.
to see you here, and I'm happy that if you can bring more people
Yes.
back to their continent where they belong to.
Okay.
I'm very
Follow
happy.
him. Follow him. You're gonna get
Yes.
more education. Listen to him.
All
Thank you
right.
so much for the
Thank you
interview.
very much.
All right. Wonderful.
Thank you.
All right. Perfect.
Standing here, I feel the connection. This is not just for Ghana. It speaks to all of us in Africa. Diaspora. It is our history, our struggle, our hope. Today, the Black Star shines as a reminder that Africa and her children, no matter where they are in the world, are forever connected. Black Star Square, the spirit of Pan-Africanism. Wherever you are watching me, please, if you have a plan to visit Africa, contact Dumeso Travel and Tour. We will take you to all the tourist places in Ghana, not just to go there and visit, but also to connect with the culture, heritage of African people. Please subscribe, like, and share to join the family. Thank you.